March 26th, 2010, from the stylish high-tech underground studios of Ribbit Media in swanky Warwick, Rhode Island, this is NewsUndies. For March 26th, 2010, this is NewsUndies, all the news that shouldn't be news. I'm Paul Torville with these headlines. Healthcare reform passes, but not certain. Red River floods, and nobody saw it coming 3 more times. PepsiCo vows to make products less appealing. Woods stops and apologizing for long enough to play a few rounds of golf. New Jersey Walmart backpedals after a mysterious Black Shoppers Leave announcement. Katherine Hagel.
Hey gang, it's time for celebrity birthdays once again. I got my cake hat on, let's rock! For Saturday the 20th, Carl Palmer and Spike Lee. For Sunday the 21st, Timothy Dalton and Gary Oldman. For Monday the 22nd, Carl Malden, dead, and William Shatner. For Tuesday the 23rd, Joan Crawford, dead, Rick Ocasek, and Pruitt Cunningham. For Wednesday the 24th, A.E. Becquerel, dead, and R. Lee Ermey. For Thursday the 25th, Jack Ruby, dead, and Gene Shalit, who's surprisingly still alive. Whoa! For Friday the 26th, Joseph Campbell, dead, and Sterling Hayden, dead. That's Celebrity Birthdays. I'm Paul Torville, and I'm done!
We'll have stories in detail right after this.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't have Christmas this year.
Who's gonna eat all these scrumptious cookies?
Oh, we'll still eat them. But maybe for New Year's.
I don't have multitasking cookie cutters.
I'm just saying the economy's bad and the kids are weird.
During a floor speech last Sunday in the run-up to the passage of the healthcare reform bill, someone, most likely a GOP lawmaker, shouted, "Baby killer," at Michigan Representative Bart Stupak, Democrat, while he was speaking against the re-inclusion of his amendment in the bill under consideration. No one is owning up to shouting the remark. Cowardly act of a weak-minded bully? Oh, no. No. Back in December, we reported that the Los Angeles Diocese of the Episcopal Church had elected a lesbian to be its new bishop. The election was subject to approval of the church hierarchy, and guess what? They bought it! So now the Episcopal Church in the U.S. has 2 homosexual bishops. At this rate, they should catch up to the Catholics in just 50 or 60 years. The Episcopals are ahead of the Catholics in the number of self-professed openly homosexual clergy. Jesse James. Well, this is entertaining. Remember Nadya Suleman? She was that wacky chick who thought it would be a good idea to add to her brood of 6 children by having 8 more. All at once. The gal with the artificially induced Angelina Jolie face. Yeah, her. Well, now it seems that she's having some financial troubles. There have been reports that the former owner of the house she lives in, who holds the note Suleman used to buy the house, had threatened to foreclose if a $460,000 balloon payment wasn't made by this past Tuesday. A paparazzi video posted on TMZ.com Wednesday, which showed an impromptu interview with Suleman in which she states that she's not losing the house and is up to date on the mortgage. Of course, if that were not true, this would not be the first time Nadya Suleman was not firmly grounded in reality. At the signing ceremony for the newly passed healthcare reform bill, Vice President Biden, who apparently thought he was far enough away from the microphones to get away with a colorful remark, let loose the F-bomb as a modifier to tell the president that the passage of the bill was a great achievement. Is this such a big f***ing deal? Here are Pig and Sheep with their thoughts.
So you kidding me? Of course it's a big deal. I mean, holy
Joe Biden is going to hell for that inexcusable use of foul motherfucking language. Wow. No. If then Vice President Dick Cheney could get away with telling then Senator Patrick Leahy to himself, this is positively innocuous. That's what Pig and Sheep think. What are your thoughts? Email them to ovcomments@newsundies.com. And now, here's Moose Weintraub with a Sports Half Minute.
Moose Weintraub Sports Half Minute. It's a whole half minute of sports. 30 seconds of sports. Moose Weintraub Sports Half Minute.
Here's your Sports Half Minute. I'm Moose Weintraub. The Professional Putters Association has announced the location and date of its 2010
Weintraub Sports Half Minute.
Thanks, Moose. Always a great report from Moose. In Stanley Kubrick's 1968 opus 2001: A Space Odyssey, Dr. Floyd makes a video call to his home from space and talks to his daughter. Webcams and video teleconferencing have been around for at least a decade and have seen little more than novelty adoption. Now, in an effort to fill its new and improved mobile data network with bits, Sprint is promoting video calling on its upcoming 4G phone. How is this necessary or even desirable? Ladies, do you really want to have to check your hair and makeup just to order a pizza? We'll have your exclusive PastCast weather and the final news roundup right after this. You'll notice that when you watch NewsUndies, I'm always wearing a shirt from the Ursus Pacificus Kitsch Cave. Well, now you can too. You can help support NewsUndies by going to the Ursus Pacificus Kitsch Cave and getting some kitsch. And now, here's your exclusive PastCast weather for the week ending March 26th, 2010.
The Pacific Northwest saw cool, wet snow and rain, then a change to showers with mild temps. In the Pacific Southwest, it was cool with rain, storms, rain, thunder, and lightning, and rain. In the Northeast, it was a smorgasbord of rain, snow, and sun, but consistently cold. That's odd.
And that's your exclusive PastCast weather. Ann Coulter. Blech. Doctors, with the aid of computer nerds, have investigated the portion sizes of foods shown in depictions of Jesus of Nazareth's purported Last Supper. Their conclusion is that over the last 1,000 years, the portion sizes have grown tremendously. Stopping just short of calling the study retarded, behavioral health psychologist Martin Binks called the study, quote, not very meaningful science, end quote. That's pretty charitable, Marty. And finally, and I do mean finally, we all saw this coming, didn't we? Through tactics that would have made Torquemada blush, the Obama administration has managed to force a completely gutted healthcare reform bill through Congress, which is already facing legal challenges from states and political groups across the country. Nobody actually knows what the bill says or does, but it passed, and that's what matters. Who has the time to read 2,000 pages anyway? By the way, when is Dan Brown's next Catholic conspiracy thriller coming out? Well, that's all for this edition of NewsUndies. We'll be off next week, returning with Fresh Undies on April 9th. Remember, if you see news that shouldn't be news, email your story tips to undies@newsundies.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Paul Torville. After that, I might be as simple as the day is chocolate.